biggest fight we're looking at will be this Saturday between Deontay, Bomb Squad, Wilder taking on Bermane Stiverne. 21-1, 21 KOs versus 32-0, 32 knockouts.
None past the fourth round.
This is an explosive fight. Stiverne has faced the tougher competition, and Wilder, of course, is the next great American heavyweight champion.
Yes, he is.
If you've watched Showtime All Access for this, it was kind of a cool look into the life of both fighters. You kind of feel for both, kind of takes you into the life of each of them. However, in the fight, it's just those two in the ring. Wilder is a guy that is naturally disliked by a lot of fighters in the sport. A lot of fans have started to take a liking to him.
Athlete, that's why.
Style-wise, I see Stiverne taking the fight. He's a boxer, puncher, big power, and
I don't think that much of a boxer.
To be honest, firsthand, I've seen him train in the gym for this fight. It was back in September. He didn't know when it was happening. I had the good fortune of getting to go down with some training mates to the Mayweather gym to train, and I can tell you, this guy's going to win on the combination. Bang, 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 bang.
What?
Bang, 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 bang.
Say what?
Everyone's caught it, including Ellie Setchback got some great videos of fans at the Hard Rock talking about it.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, if I would actually check that one out, if you will. It was a very enthused fan giving it the spot on interpretation of how I think the fight's going to go as well. I still see Stiverne knocking him out. I like his style in this fight. Wilder looks like a basketball player. I can't see him.
But I'm saying,
can't see it.
But he's an athlete, and that's what in this day and age.
Is he a fighter or an athlete, as the show did quote?
I'm saying athletes. When you fight, so they can win you. You can look at any sport. Athletes are dominating the sport nowadays. The other one has the higher ceiling. I think he's, every fight he is getting better.
He has the star power. I'll give you that. Predictions on this fight.
Okay, I'll give a unanimous decision to Deontay Wilder. I just think he will control the range. He won't let Stiverne get close enough to hit those bombs. Just because I like the Areola fight. I mean, he has serious power, but I just feel like Areola just coming into him, kind of was giving him too much of a target. I think Deontay Wilder stays away from him. Just use that jab and slips in a couple right hands. I think he'll be pretty well off, and I think he'll win a decision.
All right, before I get into my prediction, I'm gonna have to pull out some quotes that were said by Bermane Stiverne at the press conference. This is not in the show. The show, they can put what the camera and directors want them to say. This is some raw emotion as to what he saw. And it is, I think Wilder is a clown. Wilder thinks this is the WWE. He acts like it's the WWE. This is for real. I'm going to hurt him very bad. On January 17th, I will hurt Wilder, and I will knock him out, and I will leave a lasting image in people's minds for a very long time.
So, are you basing your judgment on what is said there?
What I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that this is naturally brewed hatred. This is not just something that the press has been trying to put forth and whatnot. This is going to be a good fight, and Bermane is a real boxer. He has the experience, and he's not just a natural athlete. This guy can punch, he has a good style, and I personally see Stiverne knockout. But that's not to say that it can't go either way. These two are big punchers. Whoever lands the first punch is the best shot. I'm picking my boy Stiverne, the Canadian.
Yes. So, all you Canucks out there, you're on this guy's side. Even though I'm a Canuck, I'm with Deontay Wilder. I give him the decision. I just think the reach. I think he's gonna get better every time he fights. I think he'll adjust in the ring, and then he'll get the W. He'll do just enough to win the fight. Just because I feel like
just like every Devin Alexander ripoff. We'll get on to the next topic. Leo Santa Cruz. He was on the last fight he had was on the Mayweather undercard against Maidana 2. Well, it was against a guy that should have been his sparring partner. He's 28-0. with 1 draw, 16 knockouts, fighting Jesus Ruiz, 33, 5-5, in this coming weekend's co-main event, 22 knockouts. Unfortunately, you see the level of opposition Ruiz has faced, and it's another sparring partner for him. There's not really much else to say about that for me. If he's is what he says he is, he'll take care of this guy within 7-8 rounds, and maybe earlier.
Who's he fighting? I've never heard of that guy really.
Ruiz, yeah, exactly my point.
Who is he?
You could even say who's Rigondeaux fighting, but to his credit, he's fighting a better level of opposition than his counterpart Leo Santa Cruz. These two guys want to hook up for a fight. They
don't want to fight. They don't want to fight.
I wouldn't say it, but I'd say it would be good for the fans. But again, they're on the opposite sides of the political spectrum. We'll get into that later tonight. Prediction on this: 7-8 rounds, Santa Cruz, possibly 5. Yours?
Just because I don't know, I've never heard of the guy, I'll give Leo Santa Cruz a 4th round knockout.
Just because you haven't heard of the guy, that could be the kiss of death.
True, but that's my prediction.
All right. Well, next we're going to Petr Petrov fighting Hank Lundy in the main event of ESPN for 2 Friday night fights. This is a fight I really, really like. Both guys are 31 years old. Petrov, 35, 4-2, 17 knockouts. Just won the Boxino tournament. 3 fights to get to the finals. Wins the 3 fights total. Wins it in the finals. Looked terrific. 3-0, 2 knockouts in the tournament. I like him. His first big step up in class was Maidana in 2011 in Argentina. He got stopped in the 4th round. Got dropped in the 1st. Didn't look good. He's come back, kind of has that same type of European style as a Gennady Gradovich type. I like him. Fans gotta like him. He's fighting Hank Lundy, another guy who's slightly disappointed in his career. He fought a month ago against Thomas Delorme on HBO and got a drop. Got a split decision.
He looked pretty good in the fight, I thought.
He looked good, and he's had a good career. He's 25-4 and 112 KOs. His career was streaming along when he was undefeated, and then ran into a guy that a lot of undefeated guys would kind of will get a little pale when they think about him, John Molina.
Yeah, it was
the same thing. It was the first Mickey Bay fight, essentially. He was losing pretty much every round was Molina before he landed big shots, and I believe it was the 10th round, stopped Hank Lundy, and Lundy came back, beat us past his prime David Diaz, and lost to Postal, lost to, and then just got the split with Delorme. Both these guys are been on the opposite ends against top level guys. I think if either guy looks impressive on Friday night and follows it up with a good performance against a decent contender, they can get in the mix with all
the other.
Who's to say? Yeah, top 140. 140 is at just under. There's a lot of big names out there to get into a fight with. You just got Terrence Crawford and Mikey Garcia moving up. There's a lot of good fights. First in news.